Good morning and welcome to Morning Soul. Meredith came in this morning with many messages, seemed like they're a little bit of everything for whoever is going to watch this video today. And I felt pulled to talk about your inner power, your inner light, and how you do have the energy, the capability, the willingness, the strength, the faith, the everything to do what you need to do and want to do, and to go where you want to go. That power is in you. And if it feels like it's not, it's because doubt and fear have clouded over it, or your subconscious is bringing that up to protect you, because that's new, that's expansion, that's growth, that's huge. The things you want to let go of in order to become who you know you are is scary. Because then we can't play in our small little box that we're used to. We can't keep making the same decisions and the same choices and think the same thoughts and do the same things if we decide to grow. We have to change. Now, are we changing everything? No. They said there's wonderful habits and thoughts and beliefs that you already have implemented in you, but it's time to expand on those. It's time to grow beyond the comfortable. So if you know you're doing something that is hindering you from growing, because it makes me feel like it's a habit that's stopping you, ask yourself, am I capable of going beyond this? Am I capable of doing more? Am I capable of changing this? And the answer is yes. And if something's telling you no, and to play small or to stop, that's fear. The light just flickered. And ask yourself, do I want to keep acting like this? Do I want to keep doing this? Do I want to keep playing small? Especially when the universe is giving you examples of better, because I've been noticing that too, that there's examples I'm noticing, and there's other people who are experiencing examples of like, wow, if they can do it, I can do it too. Or you're tired of your own fucking shit. That's a huge indication that it's time to change. Even if you're not feeling ready yet. There's a lot of people I know who are being pushed to grow, who are choosing to do something new, act something new, say something new, thinking something new, feeling something new, even if it's a quiet whisper or it's scary as hell. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do when you are changing and you are noticing the habits that are holding you back from more. And if you feel called, they said, go there. If you're tired of doing what you've been doing, change it. You're more than enough. You are capable of this. I was tapping into that energy this morning of, holy shit, I'm powerful. There's things that I can think and feel and they come. Even the not so great feelings, no one's perfect. So that's how strong we are too, that if we're in a negative state of mind, we will send that out and we will see a reflection of that, whether that's through interactions, experiences, habits, limiting yourself, things that are not happening because you're thinking you're not worthy or good enough or you can't have it. So if you know you can manifest the negative pretty damn well, I think then you can manifest the great pretty damn well too. But we have to have that foundation underneath us and trust in us that we can do that and expand on that and grow on that and feel that and be powerful. Meredith said to also visualize that thing that you can feel is coming or that you really, really want. For an example, if you want a family and you don't have that yet, grow in that energy. They said visualize that. What does it feel to have a child or children, depending on how many you want, and that person that you know you can be with forever? That connection, that bond, that safety, that love, that growth, that joy. Visualize it, she said. Feel it. Even when fear's like, well, that's not safe, or God, if that's ever gonna happen, okay, thank you, subconscious, but we're not doing that anymore. We're not doing that anymore. We have to play in the new to get comfortable with the new. And she's also giving me the example of swimming. Like, yeah, you dip your toe in the water if you're scared, but then eventually you have to get in. Eventually you have to start working those arms and that back and leg muscle to help you expand and go further. You don't just look at the water and think, it must be nice. Or I don't know if I can do that, I can't do that. You telling your brain that is stopping it from going there. which is why fear holds you back, she said, because you're not allowing yourself or your subconscious to go there. So to interfere with that program and change the neural pathway, she said, you have to start visualizing it. You have to start feeling into it. You have to start giving your body, your mind, your soul that energy, that visual. If you can visualize the worst, you can visualize the best. If you can visualize what you don't want, you can visualize what you do want. There's no more excuses. She's coming through very strongly. So for everyone who's fed up with the bullshit, whether that's collectively or internally and personally, you get to decide what the next move is. So she said also, if you're looking for a new job, you're like, well, I'm not getting a new job yet. Okay, well then visualize what that would feel like, waking up in the morning and feeling inspired and feeling excited and getting into your car. And what are you wearing for this new job? And what money is going to show up in your account? Visualize the money entering your account. Visualize the help that you're going to give this company or these people or the service that you're providing. Visualize it. You have to put yourself there in order to tell your subconscious it's safe. Your brain cannot tell what's real or not. It only sucks in what it sees and then interprets it, whether with what program you're giving it. So if you don't like the program that's been working in the background, she said, change the program by interfering it and breaking it up little by little. So she said also with the new job, okay, you're scared of, I'm never going to make enough, or I don't know if I can find a job that I actually love and who's going to work with my schedule. She said, stop right there. Visualize how it would feel. Imagine yourself happy. Imagine yourself getting the phone call that you got it. Imagine the relief you feel in your body when you finally get that email or that connection with the person that's going to bring this forward with you and be like, oh my God, I fucking did it. That is how strong you are. So instead of watching the news and doom scrolling on social media and feeding your brain shit, she said, how about you take a time off your phone after this video and visualize what is the best possible outcome? How does that feel? Be your own news feed. Be your own algorithm. Be your own search engine. That is how we reprogram our mindset and our subconscious, little by little. If you notice, she said too, when you look up one different thing on your phone, doesn't it slowly start changing to that search engine? Whether it's shit or not. That is how powerful our brains are, little by little. Depending on how far you're going in your own little negative algorithm, you're gonna have to put in more positive search engines. But you are in control of this. So you saying that you can't do this or it's not working out for you, you are perpetuating that thought process. You are the one searching that in your search engine. This is how big it is and how easy it is, she said. So stop with the negative programs if you don't like it. You're the one pulling your own levers. Pull a different lever. And yes, is it uncomfortable? Yes, does it feel unsafe? Yes, does your brain think, no, that's not gonna work, because look how well this negative thought process is going. We keep getting those answers. We keep getting those search engines. We keep getting those results. That's reliable, she said. That's what your brain starts seeing as reliable. So you're going to have to slowly break down this habit by searching positive in your brain and putting yourself there and visualizing it and feeling it over and over and over again. And eventually you're gonna realize, oh my God, I'm gonna start seeing these results. Because you're looking at it enough, you're trusting in it enough, you're feeling into it enough, you're believing it enough. And she said also too, you are not who you were 5 or 6 years ago. You are a product of what you've been thinking from the past 5 or 6 years ago. So if you knew 5 or 6 years ago that you want better and bigger and stronger and you don't want to keep playing small, look where you are right now. Now imagine yourself 5 or 6 years down the road from now by changing the thought right now. That is how strong we are. What we do right now will affect the next moment, and the next moment, the next moment, the next day, the next week, the next month, the next year, the next decade. So if you want better for yourself and later in life, you gotta start now. No more fucking excuses. And that is today's message. And if you feel guided or called to work with me and feel like you need a little kick in your ass or a big kick in your ass, definitely book with me because I'm up for that challenge. I am up for that help. I am up for caring enough to give you the messages that might hurt a little bit, especially if it's you need a reality check, but also that blunt truth that they're willing and ready to give you, but you have to make that move first. If you feel like you're looking at the signs and messages and coming in and you're like, I cannot figure out what they're trying to tell me, or I'm not listening, or I just really need someone to hear me out and help me get out of my own fucking head first, I'll be there to help you. All right? I hope you have an amazing day. Choose the betterment. I love you. Bye.